I'd like to think that there are episodes of Top Gear that I haven't watched 5 times, but I don't know if that's true.
I'm on the same boat.
The growing up for us, and I'm 34, and so 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there wasn't that much automotive content to consume.
Hmm.
And the alternatives to Top Gear were mostly garbage.
Yeah, they weren't
And
great.
trying to download a race between Diablo and an NSX off LimeWire was a very unfulfilling premise. And so I there was so much about Top Gear that we needed to ingrain the automotive hobby in our psyche and to build the emotional attachments that we now feel to the automobile. I'm telling you, I don't. I think you can't understate what Top Gear meant to us, and that's one reason why the subsequent spin-offs and the continuations have been so criticized. Not because they're fundamentally bad, but just because, quite honestly, it's one of those things that you could never live up to the hype and to
Hmm.
what it stood for. And we would never claim to hold a candle to what Top Gear in its heyday was. But we're very honest about the fact that we are trying to live out the dream, and the only way we can do that is by filming it and letting other people watch. If we could just do it for fun, we would do that. But the
Yeah.
only way to pay for the camera guys and to pay for the gas is to let people sponsor us, and they only let us do that if we show it.
Yeah, they set the bar way high.
They did, but but honestly, they also felt their way into it for years. I mean,
Hmm.
the early ones, 2002, 3, 4, Top Gear were okay, but
Yeah.
they were nothing that you were going to get your wife to watch. At the end
Hmm.
of it, they had developed the repertoire and the chemistry and everything about the way that we knew them, the way that they acted together, and the chemistry that they could exhibit was much more a show about humanity, a show about travel, a show about relationships, a show about friendship than it was about cars. Cars were the storytelling vessel and an awesome one that we could enjoy much more than we could watch, travel show for food or something like that. But it was a very different premise.